probably. So I'm okay with that. I think it should be fine anyway. Okay, so Curse King, interesting. Alright, so since we are Merlin, I am incentivized to take something like the Unicorn and then cast 4 Glory next turn. So if we're locking it, let's do this. And then I think we can Tiny Unicorn, and then, unless something better comes along, I think this should be okay. I don't believe that it's worth trying to grief the Charon here. I would rather try to save health, it's more valuable. We could grab the Familiar first. I think that's probably better than the Tiny. Even if it means that I don't necessarily win the combat, I think having the extra stats here is going to be better. And ideally I'm going to be casting a lot of spells anyway, so the Familiar is usually pretty useful. Okay. Unfortunate, we were very close there. Coming into this turn, we could just shard the Unicorn directly. Could grab the Humpty and shard it. We could also just grab the Fanny and the Tiny. Okay, I think I like sharding the Unicorn here and then grabbing the Fanny Tiny. And then rearranging them something like this. I think this is fine. And we'll put the Billy Goat in the back to hopefully block for the Fanny here. Something like this. They've taken 4, so they probably lost against Loki. Or Skip, I guess. Skip's taken more damage. I don't think they lost against Skip. They probably lost to Loki. Okay, we should win this pretty easily then. They don't quite have their hero power turned on yet, and we've gotten a decent amount of advantage out of ours. Okay, so here's double Shadow Assassin. I do like Shadow Assassin quite a bit. I wish we could cast a spell this turn. I don't think it's correct to take the Wizard's Familiar here. I actually think it's probably right to grab Tiny Shadow Assassin and then lock for the other one. I might also pick up the Wizard's Familiar. It might be too much gold. We'll have to see what comes up in the shop. Investing in a 1 Wizard's Familiar without a reasonable spell is pretty risky. I don't mind picking up Shadow Assassins here. Okay. Oh no, that's a disaster. Hit here, please. Okay. So this is favorable for us, because this is going to get to eat something. This trades here. Okay, so we win combat. Pretty tight, though. Dragon was a little scary. We really needed the extra stats from the Fanny to be strong in this spot. We can actually grab Shadow Assassin, Wicked Witch. And then just run double ranged in the front. I think that makes us plenty strong. We can cut this, run Shadow Assassin, run something like this. This makes us really quite strong. We're going to need to start casting spells again. I don't think we lock this again. The alternative is this. I think the 5-3 ranged is going to be stronger, especially against Skip. They've been on 4-0 a couple of turns. I don't know if this is ideal, but I think this is the best board that we can assemble this turn. And in theory, this sets us up to be able to move into Chupacabras, which is where I'd like to be anyway. This needs to go soon, if we can. Okay, that's fine. Attack the tiny? No. Okay, we're okay here. And we get extra gold, which is nice. Okay, I definitely think it's correct to upgrade Tiny here to get a treasure. So we can get locked chest. There's a lot of potential inside of locked chest for Merlin. We could take Tweedledee. I don't think it's Ogre Princess. Tweedledee is good for multiple targets with Fanny. Though it's not the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I think as long as we still have the Fanny, it's correct. Rather than free rolling, I think I'm just going to regular roll. I do like Brave Princess, not really on this board. I'm just going to Cat's Call. Cat's Call, ideally we would want the Shadow Assassin in the back, but with the Wicked Witch, I think it's okay. There is an unfortunate scenario where the Wicked Witch is going to attack, but I can't really rearrange where the units are very much, given how our supports are set up. A bit unfortunate that the Stag gets to attack, but it did trade, which is nice for us. So our breakpoints there were okay. This is pretty tough. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Oh, that's a fucking disaster. Oh no. Can we kill this one? Okay. So we don't take damage, which is what's important. They did get a lot of slay out of that, but not taking damage there is really, really valuable. So Broccoli is decent. I think I want to roll here. We could kiss the Tiny. I don't believe that that's necessarily a high equity line. I don't really want the Wizard's Familiar, and I don't think kissing the other Wizard's Familiar is worth it. I think we're just going to roll. I'd like to see if I can find a Chupacabra this turn. I think the Chupacabra is going to be our best line for victory here. So we'll take the Chup. Now we can rearrange our board a little bit. I actually think we can maybe get rid of the Fanny now. Maybe not. I also don't think that I can run this yet. Maybe we just have to gamble on the Chupacabra in slot 2. Maybe we have to remove it. We could play Baby Root here, which I think is probably better than the Fanny for this turn. I think that's what we're going to do. Ideally, I'm getting out of the Dwarves, but I think this is the best way in this exact spot. They have double Shadow Assassin. It's really scary. Okay, that's not ideal. Can we shoot this one? Okay. So we do have Chupacabra going, which is nice. Here's a second Chupacabra, which is very, very good. Let's take it and roll. Ideally, we want a Grimsoul here. I don't think I can take Tweedledee, and I don't think Falling Stars makes sense. I do think it makes sense to use Feed the Kraken on the Billy Goat. gives us a little bit more equity to roll and look for either the Chupacabra upgrade or a Grimsoul. So here's a Grimsoul. That's perfect. Okay, so how do we rearrange this then? Something like this, and then we're just cutting the baby root now. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we're in a spot where either we can maybe lock for the Tweedledee to try and get a tier 3, but we're getting a tier 3 from the lock chest anyway, so I don't think that it's worth it. If we find something like Bad Moon, it's going to be incredibly valuable. If we find the +3 Slay, it's also quite useful. Oh no, that's really unfortunate. Wow, the fucking Embiggening Stone, really? What the fuck, dude? What is with these goddamn lobbies? How is this reasonable? What the fuck? That's really frustrating. There's no reason that they should be that fucking strong here. Fucking Embiggening Stone. Okay, well, moving on. I don't think we can take most of these. We'll just take Merlin's Hat. There's a lot of potential with Merlin's Hat here. I guess we can just Lightning Bolt in this spot and then roll. I think we can take this. We have enough health that we can reasonably grab it. If we had the ability to attack first, we could have picked up the cat, but wow, really unlucky with what we found there. Fuck me. Well, I guess we're probably just gonna die. Like, Mad Catter's at 31. If we take 17 here, I wouldn't be that surprised. Pretty fucking brutal. There's a world where we lock for Beauty's Influence. Though we can't really use it on the Chupacabras because we have the Wicked Witch. We could maybe use it on a Shadow Assassin. I think it's worth the gold to do that. We're gonna need to make one good at some point anyway. Oh man, that is brutal. Can we attack the Chupacabra? Okay. I mean, we're still gonna get fucking destroyed by this. How? What the fuck, dude? These games are so ridiculous. Alright, we'll make that good. We'll roll. We did find a Baba Yaga, which might help. I don't know if we're going to be able to scale fast enough, unfortunately. We're really going to need to hit something this turn, more than just Baba. Like, upgrading the Chup would help. The Fairy is a 12-11. That's just not big enough. This is the same size. This is too early. We're dead. We're actually just dead here. There's no way that we live in this spot. We literally have been spending 5 gold a turn and just deleting the rest of it and getting no value out of it. We're just gonna get it. We're gonna get 7th here. Holy fuck, dude. That is so incredibly frustrating. Like, none of my fucking things do anything. Like, am I supposed to put a Wicked Witch in over the Wizard's Familiar? Like, there's no way. Just gonna die to another high roll here. Holy fucking shit, dude. Okay, hit this. Hit this. Hit the big one. Why does everybody but me have fucking Bad Moon? This is insane. This is the third person now that's had Bad Moon. Oh my god. Now we're against Sadrak, who's on level 6 already. Get a big green knight. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to run it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. We really need to, like, get this Chupacabra upgraded here. So we can get a tier 2 treasure and then another Grim Soul. Okay, well, let's get the tier 2 treasure first. We can get first attack. We don't. This gives us +3. I think I have to skip this. I take the Grim Soul and roll. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's sell 2. Let's upgrade the Grim Soul. So Forking Rod is nice. I think we have to take the Ring of Rage, though. I think we need to be as strong as we possibly can here. Are we just cutting an 1812 for this? I guess I am. Holy shit, this is so fortunate. I don't know if this Echo Wood is going to be too big for us, though. The double backline is huge. We'll have to see. Our range in the back is pretty big. I don't know if we can get around again to here. I don't think we can. Oh my god, we did? That's so lucky. They didn't die, though. That's incredibly lucky, though. I don't think we can Merlin's test. I think we have to just take the chicken and roll. I would rather have a combat spell here. Maybe the Apple Tree is better than the Wizard's Familiar. I don't think so. I think I need another Baba, or upgrading the Choop would help. We could just take 6 of shields. Gives us a lot more health as well. It's either that or Gloves of Thieving. This having 5... I'm not sure Gloves of Thieving matters. Like, we're so dead. We need more combat-oriented stats. I think I roll. I think I roll again. One more time. I think we have to do it like this. Gloves of Thieving would have been insane here because we could have taken the Grim Soul. Don't attack the Shadow Assassin, please. Fuck me. Okay, shoot the Shadow Assassin then? Okay, no. Alright, can we shoot this one? Okay, so we lived. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. We need to triple a 2 if we can. Another 2. So this was Loki. They were dwarves. Is it possible for me to get... Is it possible for me to get a Medusa here? I think like a Medusa and an Apple Bomb would be... Oh, I should have taken the Cinderella first. I don't think the Cat's Call is enough. Though we can put this in the back again. And that might be okay. I don't think I Cat's Call. Okay, the Oni King is pretty good though. I'm not sure it's enough in this spot. we'd be cutting the Wizard's Familiar. We're going to have to do something like this. Be something like this, I guess. I really need this, maybe like this. And then we'd have the Oni King in the back here. I don't like this at all. I need my ranged in the back. I guess it's like this. Fuck. They're so big. Holy fucking shit. How am I supposed to... How do they have 7 Triplies? What the actual fuck? Okay, maybe we're big enough anyway. So this shoots here, this attacks into the wrong one, of course. So no, there's just no fucking way. Fuck. That's insane, dude. How do they have 7 Triplies? 7 fucking Triplies is so goddamn many. Even in a perfect world, let alone after you have fucking Embiggening Stone. That's frustrating. I feel like getting third there, again, was really fortunate, but it just, like, doesn't feel like we're really in these games to win. There's just no way for us to win them. And I don't know if having this in the back helped either. I mean, obviously we're just down a unit, so an Apple Bomb would have been a lot better here. And I don't think I get more scaling by attacking first with this in this spot either. We'll take a third, I guess. That'll put us at, what, 34? Okay. We'll take our 34 here. So that was third. So finish 3. I don't know. I don't know if there's another way that we could have done this to be able to beat dwarves there. They literally had 2, like, fully upgraded Embiggening Stone Triplies. Like, that amount of stats is actually crazy, right? Without a Medusa, there's no way that we can beat it, right? Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the Oni King and I should have just rolled for Medusa. Because, like, then we could have 2 ranged units. We could have Medusa here that we scale up a little bit. Yeah, maybe the Oni King didn't make any sense there. And we just needed to be bigger. I wonder if this 6 of Shields play should have just been the Gloves of Thieving. Because we knew that basically everybody was Slay, except for the Loki. Well, we'll take a third. I guess that's a pretty respectable outcome for, again, for how, like, wildly disappointing that that round was. I really am not super pleased about that one either, but